Okay, this video is by Truth Is. Nicki Minaj was right about the Grammys. She said something crazy about the Grammys too, man. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to me and to the Truth Is. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Year after year, the Grammys get slightly weirder. But in 2026, things got much worse. From CeeLo Green and his son appearing on the red carpet
oh my gosh,
to Justin Bieber's underwear performance that looked more like a cry for help than a concert.
Well,
Lady Gaga's
it was a cry for help.
ritual in front of millions. The Grammys once again proved the Hollywood elite are a bunch of weirdos, proving that whether you like her or hate her, Nicki was talking facts. Today, we're looking at the moments that prove Nicki Minaj was telling the truth about the Grammys.
Yo, Nicki got the world in a frenzy right now.
Just a few days
she on
ago,
a Kanye shit.
Nicki Minaj going to war with the industry on X. Not only did she come at Jay-Z, but she also called out the Grammys directly. Nicki tweeted, "As they do their ritual tonight, God Almighty will reveal himself to them. The ritual will backfire on them. God will not be mocked."
Amen. And why is Trevor always the host? Like, this guy's been the host for how long now, bro? Hey, bro, like, I love Trevor, but dog, like, you've been hosting this like for the longest run ever seen, bruv.
Saying this after being mocked during the opening monologue for her relationship with Trump. She took that opportunity to call the Grammys out for what they really are, a yearly ritual for the Hollywood elite. While I've pointed out before that Nicki might be the wrong messenger, I can't deny that she is 100% right about the Grammys. If you don't believe me, this year's show is all the proof you need. The 2026 Grammys once again proved it isn't
who the hell is she?
It's a scripted ceremony.
Bro, why would she do that? This is live TV.
Industry puppets go to amuse the elite, performing strange rituals while receiving meaningless admiration. They prop up these idols on stage and tell you exactly why you should praise them, even while those same celebrities are performing in their boxers just to amuse their overlords.
Okay, true, but now here's my thing also. Like, I feel like the boxers thing was a thing, dude. Like, people, there was the wave of that, and people were giving dope performances in their boxes. I wasn't for it. I'm just saying, I saw the era. I was alive for it.
I think what you're shown at the Grammys,
2017, was it? 18?
You couldn't be more wrong. All of these performances are strategically designed to subliminally tell a deeper message. That's exactly what we saw from Justin Bieber's performance. This year, Justin's set isn't going viral because of the music. It's going viral because of how he chose to show up.
And the band boy.
Walked onto the stage wearing nothing but purple satin boxers, socks, and his guitar. With a defeated look on his face, he started singing Yukon. The internet instantly called out how strange this looked. Why was Justin at one of the most prestigious events in the world in his underwear? Was this just for shock value? Or was he trying to tell the world something much more sinister? Ever since rumors started circulating that Justin could have been one of Diddy's victims, he hasn't been the same. We all saw that period where he was acting erratically in public, and many assumed it was because he was feeling the pressures of his past coming to light, including those talks of an alleged tape with Diddy. Recently, Justin has begun appearing defeated in public, and this performance furthered that narrative. On the surface, you could interpret this as Justin showing vulnerability or being stripped of his innocence. Performing in his boxers is a clear metaphor for how the industry stripped them down to nothing and left them feeling naked in front of the world. But I believe it goes even deeper. To me, this seems like a direct nod to the abuse he experienced while growing up in the Hollywood system. How those in the industry took his innocence and tore away at it piece by piece. This is what they made him do behind the scenes to make it big. In Hollywood's twisted way, it's also a form of humiliation. They want to show that at the end of the day, these stars are just circus freaks who will perform in their underwear for your entertainment. This performance shows Hollywood's obsession with placing the truth in plain sight. For years, people talked about the Yummy music video being an exposure of secret industry parties. Now I see that more than ever. Justin is sending that same message here. He was yummy to those Hollywood elites. His performance was exactly why there were so many high-profile music industry names.
So you're saying he was yummy to Diddy? Was that what you're trying to say here, sir?
Epstein files. He isn't just singing a song, he's showing us his scars. This performance is exactly what Nicki Minaj is talking about. This is what the Grammys are for, presenting the sick, twisted flaws of the music industry as art so fans can cheer and admire it, not realizing they're being shown nothing but demons. Just look at CeeLo Green.
No, CeeLo.
We
I
often
rebuke
call
you.
people in the industry demons figuratively, but CeeLo took
Oh
it
my God.
literally. He showed up with his son
I can't even look.
wearing blood red contact
Can't.
lenses and heavy black eye makeup to match a bright red outfit.
Oh.
He looked ridiculous, but his son looked like something
Oh,
straight out of
what the flip
Conjuring
is going on?
Lake had his face painted bone white with hollowed out black eyes, dressed
Wait, isn't this white face or is there no such thing, bro?
in red like his father. This isn't just a fashion choice, it's a representation of how the industry grooms the next generation to keep the tradition alive. Since CeeLo is deep into the dark side of the industry, he's introducing his children to it early, just like we saw with Will Smith and their children. Will and Jada practically raised their children in the industry, and we all saw how that turned out for them. Not only are Jaden and Willow strange, they have fully taken...
Bro's wearing a castle on his head, bruv. Nah, Jada just be doing anything these days. Bro's wearing a castle, bruh. A sand castle on his head, bruv. Oh, let's flip it. What is that? Hogwarts? Bruv, is this at the Grammys? Bruv came with Hogwarts on his head, man.
their place in the Hollywood
The fuck?
system. I literally just released a video of Jaden Smith initiating Kai Cenat into the strange world of high fashion.
Wait.
This is what CeeLo and his son were openly showing us at the Grammys. When questioned about the outfit, CeeLo said, "I was born this way."
You were
What's going on
not.
with the eyes, my guy?
You were not born this way.
What do you see?
Oh, this. What do you mean? These aren't my real eyes. What do you mean?
Are you kidding? I was born this way.
Pay attention to that. He's telling you this is who he really is. This isn't a costume, it's a revelation. And honestly, CeeLo's look was almost as disturbing as Chaperone, who showed up in a sheer nipple ring dress that many are calling a tribute to the biblical Salome, the same Salome who demanded the head of John the Baptist. The reason people think this outfit is inspired by the biblical story of Salome is because it actually is. Miguel Castro Freitas, the creator-director of Mugler, stated that his recent collections, including the one Ron's dress was pulled from, were inspired by famous showgirls of history like the Bible Salome.
Is it just me or... it's perfect that I stopped here because I was just about to say, is it just me or is all the women at the Grammys giving off a Scarlet Woman vibe, bro? Is it just me? I don't know, man. They're just looking a bit like... I don't know, like... What's that other... Sabrina? She just looks so glazed and... like she's in a trance. Her eyes are just so wide and like... MK Ultra.
Noted that the character
Scarlet Woman,
represents
bruv.
contradictions and the fetishized cliches of the temptress. The symbolism is everywhere in the Grammys if you know where to look. These are the outfit choices.
I mean, she's got her whoppers out live, bruh. Like, how... Is this somebody's girl? Nah, bruv. Nah, bruv.
celebrities have chosen. This is not random. It is all well planned and strategically chosen to tell a deeper message. It all connects back to the industry's overly lustful environment that for the last few years has begun to rapidly show more than ever. All of this shows us a glimpse.
You see, it's funny how they even show Sabrina because that's the person I was talking about. Because I was like, bro, something about Sabrina, she just looks like she's this mystical... I don't know what I'm saying
interactions
now.
of the industry, and what we see is truly dark. Just like we find
She's
in Tyler the
mystical.
Creator's performance. In Tyler the Creator's performance, Tyler continued the dark ritualistic pattern with his own stylized set. He came out wearing the chroma plastic mask with an over-the-top hairdo that is clearly meant to represent horns.
Can I be honest with you guys? I reacted to a lot of these performances, but I just never posted it. I don't know, some of these performances just felt weird, bro. Maybe that's just me.
During the performance, he literally crashes a Ferrari
Into somebody.
into flames. On the surface, it's a career transition, but what it really represents is a death and rebirth ritual. Tyler
Oh, he crashed into himself?
the world, he is being reborn into a new phase in the industry cycle. You have to pay attention to the story the imagery is really telling, not what's put on the surface for your amusement. This is exactly what Nicki Minaj was talking
But
about.
my thing is, did he drive into someone? Because that's something I didn't
The
understand.
industry cycle. You have to pay attention to the
Like,
story the
obviously,
imagery is
as
really
a
telling,
script, but-
not what's put
He ran someone over. Is that him running? Oh, okay, he's running his old self over and he's reborn from the explosion, from the flames. Okay,
on the
I
surface
see.
for your amusement. This is exactly what Nicki Minaj was talking about. This award show was a literal ritual, just like we saw from the Lady Gaga.
But what is that hat,
Year
bro?
after year,
What are
Gaga-
people wearing on their heads these days? Jaden got a castle on his head. Gaga got like some hornet's nest. Like, what is going on?
The Grammys as her personal playground.
Like she's got a flipping nest on her head.
But this year, she went full pagan ritual. She performed the track Abracadabra, but in typical Gaga fashion, it wasn't a concert.
Look at that hat.
It was a ceremony. Gaga appeared on stage trapped inside of a massive black wicker cage. Now to Gaga's fans, they just see a cool set design. Gaga always takes her performances to maximum levels of artistry, right? But if you've studied history or the occult, you know exactly what a wicker structure represents. This is a direct callback to the wicker, an ancient Celtic ritual used for human sacrifices. Her song is also titled Abracadabra, which is inspired by the word abrahadabra that was created by Aleister Crowley, who coined it as the magical word. This isn't just artistic.
Oh, of course, Aleister Crowley, Hollywood's father.
Ideas. Millions of fans are watching, not knowing they're giving their energy to this darkness. None of the fans there ever asked themselves, why would one of the biggest pop stars in the world choose to perform inside of a symbol of sacrifice?
Yeah, but I mean, they do all this in their music videos and what checkered floors and blood baths and all this weird shit. I would just never do in my music video. You'll never see me taking a blood bath in a music video. I'll tell the director, is you mad? Bruv, it better be the blood of Jesus, bruv. Even then, bruv, I'm not taking a blood bath in a music video. That's weird to me.
As the performance went on, she wasn't just singing, she was presiding over the stage like a high priestess. She was draped in red and black feathers, the colors of the great work in alchemy, representing the final stages of a transformation. When these artists get to a certain level of fame, they are required to pay homage to the system that put them there. For Gaga, the 2026 Grammys were clearly about signaling a new phase, a rebirth. And she emerged looking into the camera with a cold, almost hypnotic stare. It felt like she was telling the audience, the great work was complete.
Even Billie Eilish is dressed like Wednesday from the Addams Family, bruv. Like, why? Like, Billie Eilish dressed like those dolls, bro. Those dolls you see in horror movies. I'm sorry. That's what I see. Just her makeup and everything, it just feels very horror movie-ish. Horror movie-ish.
Audience, the great work was completed. This wasn't
like, that's
art
crazy,
for art's
but
sake. This
just
was a
honest.
public display of the industry's hidden side, being revealed in front of millions of people who were too distracted by the music to see the ritual right in front of their eyes. Finally, we have to look at the success story of the night, Kendrick Lamar. Now, whether
No, Luther Vandross.
you're a fan or not, it isn't the point here. What we need to look at is the suspicious timing of his massive sweep. On a night where the energy felt dark,
those eyes,
artists
bro, I
were
can't.
being humiliated in their boxers or performing in cages, Kendrick was the only one allowed to maintain a prestige image. He walked away with 5 Grammys, officially surpassing Jay-Z's record. But you have to ask yourself, why now? We all know that the industry doesn't just give away awards like that for no reason.
It's a new era. Kendrick is the new Jay-Z, I guess.
For decades, Jay-Z was the undisputed hip-hop gatekeeper. He was the one the Grammys used to validate the genre. But with the massive legal clouds currently hanging over the industry elite, from the Diddy files to the recent FBI tip line report, the industry is in desperate need for a new clean face. They need a new golden child to take the baton and keep the machine running. Kendrick's dominance in 2026 feels less like a celebration of music and more like a strategic handoff. He is being positioned as a successor to the Jay-Z throne. By awarding him everything, the Grammys are essentially making him the new voice of authority. When the Academy gives one
Kendrick,
man that much,
you sold out,
making him the protected one, the new gatekeeper. He becomes the shield they used to say.
I feel like even that Luther Vandross thing might have not even been, you know, it might have been intentional to say Luther Vandross. Maybe they're embodying the spirit of Luther inside Kendrick.
See, we aren't just about rituals and shock value. We still award real lyricism. But that's the trap. Kendrick's presence gives the show a pass. It makes the public ignore the red demon eyes and the wicker cages because they're too busy celebrating history being made. He isn't being rewarded 5 Grammys for being a rebel.
He's a distraction.
He's being rewarded for being the most effective tool they have to maintain order in a genre that is currently in total chaos behind the scenes.
Yeah. Abo Drizzy was doing his own thing. Then you got flippin' Trevor Noah looking like Abel. Where is Abel? We don't know.
Is as industry as the industry can get. They are a part of the same system that validated men like Diddy and Jay-Z.
Oh no.
If Kendrick was this resistance leader he paints himself as, why is the industry's most prestigious event awarding him with 5 Grammys in one night? While I still feel Nicki is the wrong messenger, and I explained why in this video, we have to acknowledge that even if she's
blocking
a part
with the
of it,
rock.
Nicki Minaj told us to watch for the ritual during the Grammys. She told us the truth would be revealed. While most people see a rapper winning awards, I see the installation of a new gatekeeper. the older leader being phased out, and the new industry chosen one has officially arrived.
Lamar.
If you step back and look at the 2026 Grammys as a whole, the picture becomes undeniable. This wasn't just a series of unfortunate or weird
Changing of the
performances.
guard.
It was a coordinated display. We saw the humiliation of a veteran like Justin Bieber, stripped down in front of the world to remind us who really owns him. We saw the blatant demonic imagery of CeeLo Green and the next generation being initiated into it. We saw Lady Gaga presiding over an ancient Wicca ritual.
Look at her twitching and twerking. And then this one with the twins out.
Chappell Roan played the role of the biblical temptress. And then we saw the crowning of a new industry gatekeeper in Kendrick Lamar. A move designed to keep the
new rap
under control
god.
while the older leader phased out. Nicki Minaj told us to watch. She told us that God would reveal the ritual for what it truly is.
Wow.
And on February 1st, that's exactly what happened. They are now placing their symbols, their rituals, and their power moves in plain sight, because they believe you're too distracted to notice.
Hey, we all look scrolling, what, always devices, screens. Oh man, we can't even see the truth anymore.
Getting worse just because they're losing talent. They're getting worse because the mass is completely gone. They're no longer pretending that this is about music. It's about the message, it's about the ritual, and it's about making sure you stay asleep while they prop up their idols. But I want to know what you think. Was there a specific moment in this year's show that made you realize something was off? And did I miss something that I didn't cover in this video?
Well, first, Tyler's fit was just already strange. And then he crashed into himself with a car. And then he blew himself up. Like, what is happening?
If you want to see a part 2, comment part 2 below. Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be down there responding.
Yeah, part 2, my brother, please. Bring us the part 2, my man. Yeah, it's scary times, man. This is why I'm just keeping my faith in God and Jesus Christ, man. I keep to myself. I pray. I need to pray more. But nah, man, it's too weird out there. It's too weird. And you know, my life, I've seen a lot of things that have made me question the industry, the music industry, a lot, you know. But hey, man, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just gonna say this image alone was so hurtful, man, when I saw this performance. Even though, like I said, there's been many hip-hop performances where people strip down to the unders, but at this event, it's just out of place. It's just not the place to be in your unders at the Grammys. Like, I don't know, if I was even the head of the Grammys, I would be like, ain't no way we got Bieber out there and he's underbanded, dog. No, guys, no ways, dog. Let's be real about life. This boy has gone through enough. Well, maybe this is what Biebs wanted, who knows? But I really doubt this is what Biebs wanted. But hey, I don't know, because now also Biebs' mind is cooked. So it's like you don't even know what's happening. Kanye, look at Kanye. It's like even the celebs, their minds are starting to go elsewhere. They're just too cooked, you know. Biebs has been going in and out of sanity, bro. Yeah, so the Grammys, I will say that this Grammys definitely looked the weirdest to me. Like the weirdest I've ever seen. Like just the people's fits and the red eyes thing, and like just some people just being naked in jail. Like, ooh, what's her name? Chaperone. I don't even know these people anymore, but I know that people love her. But I've never, like, that's the also thing with music nowadays. It's like, when somebody was big in music, no matter what, you couldn't escape them. You'd hear their song somewhere playing. Nowadays, you hear Abu Chappell-Ron. I've never heard no Chappell-Ron, bruv. The Doshi. Oh, I just spat. Excuse me. Doshi. I've only heard one song from Doshi, and that's Anxiety. But somehow it just seems like she has some other motion that is unknown. Like Sabrina Carpenter, I've heard songs. Okay, she has pop success, like mainstream pop success, but it's still like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like, I don't want to say what I want to say, but let me put it like this: it's like the standard of music is to a level where it's not even reaching the real masses anymore, but it's, I guess, doing enough to entertain whoever's scrolling and giving it clicks and streams. I don't know, it's just weird, man. It's weird times. Everything's weird, bro. Nothing makes sense. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Your boy Dwayne Blaze. I'm hungry. I need to eat, man. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Why is my arm so skinny, bro? I don't eat. I just be grinding. Give me money. I need money. Oh, it's a new day. It's a new dawn.